Hi, it's Jules here from Tapping with Jules, and I'm just making some little videos to show people how to do some emotional freedom techniques or tapping wherever you are, any time of the day. So let's just give an example. Imagine that I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed. So the overwhelm might be like 9 or 10 out of 10. That's the maximum is 10 out of 10. And I might not even be able to know why I feel overwhelmed. I just know because I'm feeling a bit churny in my stomach and maybe my chest feels a bit tight, but I'm still not really clear why I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I can just start out by tapping on the side of the hand and just saying those words, being really general to begin with. Even though I feel overwhelmed, that's just where I'm at the moment. Even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed right now, I'm not even sure why. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I'm not even sure why, but I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. So then I would start tapping on the top of the head, feeling overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed right now. Feeling overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed. I'm just feeling overwhelmed right now. Feeling overwhelmed. You can do 1 or 2 rounds of that, what we call very global tapping. So I'm not being specific yet because I'm overwhelmed and I don't even know what to be specific about. So then I might notice that actually I do feel a bit less overwhelmed. And I notice that because maybe my shoulders feel a bit less up around my ears and I feel more relaxed in my upper body. My chest, it's a bit easier to breathe. But now I might think to myself, why am I feeling overwhelmed? And just by doing that little bit of tapping and just calming down the stress response center of the brain, the amygdala, I can think a bit more clearly already. And it might be that I have a presentation to do at the end of the week. And I realize that I'm not feeling so overwhelmed now, but I am feeling a bit nervous because this morning I looked in my online scheduler and I realized that I actually don't have any time to prepare that presentation that I need to deliver at the end of the week. So this is where we can get a bit more specific, and that would make the tapping more effective. So let's ask, how nervous am I feeling? Oh, it's about a 7 or 8 out of 10. What am I feeling nervous about? I've got a presentation to deliver at the end of the week. And what is it about that presentation that needs to be delivered at the end of the week that's making me feel nervous? And it would be my recent specific event would be that this morning I was looking in my online scheduler and I realized I actually don't have any time that I can see where I'm going to prepare the presentation. So that's the event, just looking at that this morning. And as I'm thinking about that now, what is it I feel? Nervous. Do I feel it somewhere in my body? I feel it in my tummy like butterflies. So if those are the details, this is how we would put that together as a setup statement. Even though I'm feeling nervous, just thinking about that presentation I have to deliver at the end of the week, because I looked at my online scheduler this morning and I can't see any time I have to prepare for that. And I feel it's in my tummy, like there are butterflies in there. And I deeply and completely accept myself. So we say the setup statement 3 times. Even though I'm feeling nervous, just thinking about that presentation I have to deliver at the end of this week, because I looked in my online scheduler this morning and realised I don't have any time this week to prepare for the presentation. And I'm feeling butterflies in my tummy just thinking about that. And I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling nervous, just thinking about that presentation I have to deliver at the end of this week, because I looked in my online scheduler this morning and realised I don't have any time to prepare for this, and I've got to deliver it at the end of the week. And I feel some butterflies in my tummy just thinking about that. And I deeply and completely accept myself. So now we're going to tap on the points and just starting at the top of the head. And we just repeat the phrase nervous, and anywhere we feel it in the body. Feeling nervous, nervous, feeling nervous in my tummy. This nervous feeling in my tummy feels like butterflies. Feeling nervous, nervous. This nervous feeling is like butterflies in my tummy. Feeling nervous. And that's just one round. If I could stop and check in and have a little bit of a think, have a little bit of a scan. I feel less nervous. And the butterflies in my tummy don't really feel like butterflies. I just feel a little bit churny. And it might be that now I'm just worried that it won't be good enough. The people I'm presenting the presentation to might not think it's good enough because I don't have time to prepare it. So then I would change my setup statement a little bit and start again. Even though I'm still feeling a bit nervous, just thinking about the presentation I have to deliver at the end of the week, because I don't have much time to prepare it. And I'm worried that the participants might not think it's good enough. And I feel a bit churny in my stomach. And I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling a bit nervous, just thinking about this presentation I have to deliver at the end of the week, because I looked in my online scheduler this morning and I don't have any time to prepare it. So I'm worried that the participants might not think it's good enough. And I feel a bit churny in my stomach. And I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I'm feeling nervous, just thinking about the presentation I have to deliver at the end of the week, because I looked in my online scheduler this morning and I couldn't see any time where I can prepare this. And so now I'm worried that the participants won't think it's good enough if I don't have time to prepare it. And I feel a bit churny in my stomach. And I accept myself and how I feel. So then we would go back to the top of the head, feeling nervous in my stomach. I feel nervous. Nervous. This churning in my stomach because I'm feeling nervous. Feeling nervous. This nervous feeling is churning in my stomach. Feeling nervous. So then you can just stop, check in again, do a little scan. Notice what you notice in the body. So you're still churning in the stomach. No, it's a bit less. How intense is the emotion? Oh, the nervous feeling. Maybe it's down to about a 4, 3 or a 4. And then what would the thoughts be about that? Oh, I'm nervous. Just, along the same lines. No time to prepare. It mightn't be good enough. And I would really want to get specific, even more specific than thinking about who mightn't think it isn't good enough. So would there be someone in the group of participants that I'm thinking of that will be looking at my presentation thinking, that's not too good? So the more specific you can get, really drill down into those details, the more effective your tapping will be. But that will do for now. I'll leave it at that. Give it a go and see how you find it. Thank you. Bye.